What is up, everybody? I'm NoLux, giving back with some more live Storybook Brawl gameplay, and probably going to go for Phoenix Angel or Pied Piper. Both of those are pretty strong. I feel like I've done really well recently with Phoenix Angel. I think that it's probably one of my most consistent heroes. I do really like Pied Piper, and I feel like maybe I haven't played Pied Piper all season, but at the same time I've done really well with Phoenix Angel pretty consistently, so I think I'm gonna go for that one. Probably just go for strength here in the form of the Sherwood Sure Shot. Kitty Cutpurse don't really want to commit too many resources to. You might notice I look a little bit different today. I could not find my glasses last night. I had them while I was editing, for sure. They're just computer glasses to, staring into bright screens all the time. But now I'm totally not used to, especially like I've got a ring light set up here. Might even turn that down a little bit for this video just to not feel like it's as bright. But yeah, a little bit unfortunate with that. Now, I think I go Shrink Drink and then I pick up Cindy. Or, I could even pick up the Baby Dragon at that point. But I probably pick up Cindy in case there's another Shrink Drink in the next shop. Or, well, I guess a roll the die wouldn't matter. Yeah, let's just do this, though. And would obviously have loved to have picked up the Cindy first, but then I'm just kind of not doing anything for the rest of the turn. Could have just picked up Cindy, cycled something, locked onto Shrink Drink, but it's fine. I think that this is powerful enough. And we get the tie, so that's nice. And now we will see what we have here. All right, no additional spell to cast, but we probably just go for the Crafty Pair. It's interesting because Lonely Prince and we have two other royals, but that doesn't really make it synergistic. Well, we know we're doing this, I suppose. And once this is on par, right? This is 4 units on 2.2. So it's really not like we are extremely powerful. So we might want to just pick up another character so that way we continue to be a little bit more powerful. And I think it's right to frontline the Sure Shot. Just gives it the most chances of attacking. We could also backline the Sure Shot and just keep the Baby Dragon frontlined with one other thing, but yeah, this is just good. It's very unlikely that that's going to get attacked into there, which allows us to get the win. Nicely done. Okay, Skipping Stone is a pretty good treasure there, but we're doing pretty okay ourselves. We get to pick up a treasure and then a Sleeping Princess, seems like. Anything with the word spell on it is usually pretty good. No, just Big Book of Spells is usually pretty good, but I'm not going to pass that up. It's good with Cindy. It's also good with this Sleeping Princess, but most importantly, it's just good with Phoenix Angel because it will allow us to find XP easier, and that will always be pretty decent. I am thinking if I want to play the Baby Dragon frontline, it doesn't seem like it's that useful to do because it opens myself up more to Earthquake. So I think I'm just going to backline Baby Dragon. A little bit silly, a little bit strange, but I think that this is fine to do. And looks like it's going to go okay for me. The Wizard's Familiar still has a little bit of stats on it, but now I just get to eat this Spellweaver, and we're good. My opponent took a locked chest and then went for a mage strategy. I do like Lucky. We can definitely still use a little bit of Econ here. And then I kind of like waking up this Sleeping Princess, though I also don't just hate Baby Root. And we could fire off a Reckless Wager, which might be the route. Crafty's pretty big, and Reckless Wager ticks down on Cindy while also potentially building towards Econ. It might just totally flop and not build any Econ at all, Don't really think the healing potion is like of super importance. I'd rather keep the 1 gold to potentially be able to buy some stuff next turn, because we have some strong characters, though we also have some weak ones. We want to replace like these things at some point. We want to wake up the sleeping princess. That's going to cost a gold at least. So yeah, this is pretty good, but we can still continue to improve on it. I think a 214 is a little bit less than exciting, but our 4/4 ranged character is doing pretty well for us. Okay, the baby dragons are going to take out our support characters, but we get to take out their support character, we trade baby dragons, and we walk away with the win and the reckless wager. So that actually is pretty fantastic. I'm not sure I'm going to go for the baby root. I'm definitely grabbing this cheap Good Witch. I am definitely considering, well, no, I'm definitely doing this. That's locked and loaded. If I had cast both of these health potions, we would have woken up Cindy by now, but I think that that's fine. So we could pick up Ogre, or we could try to triple the Good Witch, or find a Stag. All of those options seem pretty decent, but I'm gonna keep on rolling. Could go for Romeo. That's not terrible. Could also pick up another Lucky to build towards that treasure. I think I like Romeo. There is also Sherwood Sure Shot. Let's just grab Romeo, though. It's big enough. And then maybe I do just grab Lucky here. It's awkward because I'm not playing it, but it's a pretty good use for 3 gold at the end of 3.2 to just grab a pair of something that you have. Next turn on the level up, we are going to get the Phoenix Angel level 4 character. A lot of good things that could be, including Godmother and Court Wizard and Juliet. Those are probably at the top of my list. Can we crack into some piggies? That's awesome. That's really great for me. We are going to take a ton of damage. Well, no. We take 6 damage. It's totally fine. I'm thinking this is a big Queen of Hearts. We're just not beating it, but we're not taking that much damage, and we walk away with 2 bonus gold. So honestly, that's a win in my book. And now we really need to get a win in my book, because we've got a Wish Upon a Star. So I think I just cycle the Bossy. Yeah, that's going to be a Bossy cycle. We're going to pick up a pair of Hippocampuses. And then I'm going to wish. This ain't bad. Might even just do, something like these. Probably make this one like this. If I can find a Juliet, that's a huge power spike. Wow, okay, so is Good Witch. Let's grab that. Let's see if we can find a treasure that gives us more win equity. Haunted Helm probably does, huh? Makes our crafty quite large and allows us to put that in the helm slot. I could sell off my whole bench for a monster book. It's worth it. It's worth it. Alright, I think I got everything into position in time, but yeah, monster book is just so much stronger than everything else, and winning this bonus XP is just worth more than the tier 2 treasure from Cinderella. It's really awkward to do there because we were almost completing it, and we could have completed it from the monster book as well, but I'm happy. I'm really happy about how all of that shook out. So no complaints there for sure. Probably play the monster book instead of the hippo, looking to triple the hippo, looking for more XP. Might be even interested in a monster book triple as well, just because that's a lot of power. There is also Nutcracker, which is cute with the +6 health from Good Witch. This is 4.1, which is crazy. Let's not go for Monster Book, at least not just yet, and then I will pick up a Turkish Delight full show. And I might pick up Fairy Godmother, but I don't think I need to. Decent chance we just go into Trees, potential go into Good Boy. Okay, I do really like that. So let's pick that up, and then you know what? I might even just grab a Medusa. No, it's not that much more powerful. Let's just cycle Happy Little Tree, pick that up. Could have also picked up Brave Princess, but I do like locking onto the Hippo triple here. I don't know if I will play Summons, but it is worth considering. Despite the fact that I've got no other support for it, I do have the upgraded Hippocampus, and that might just be enough in terms of making me want to pursue that direction. We get the win here, so that's really good. Not quite a kill onto Beauty, but I'm still feeling really, really good about my chances overall this game. We could go Reckless Wager going into 6.0. We don't grab anything great that goes along with a Summons comp in particular, so it's probably Gloves of Thieving here. Ugly Gosling is fine, but we have Robin Wood. Just going to go Gloves of Thieving for additional econ. We'll see if there's anything worth picking up for the Hippocampus. That's nice. I don't even really know what it would have to be. I guess Baby Bear is actually pretty good here. Could also just hit level 6 right now. We get a free level 6 character, and then we get to roll twice. You get to roll 3 times. If it's Hercules, it's really great to grab it early. So I'm going to go for this, and we do get the reward here. Hercules in the Helm slot is really good. Could even support a Hercules with a River Wish Mermaid selling off the Monster Book. No, I don't want that. Let's roll. I'm going to roll one more time here. Echowood is probably good enough that I could have picked it up because it's good in Summons and it's good in Trees, and I can kind of just take over the lobby with it considering I'm 4 XP up on the squad here. All ranged characters from here on out, I mean, other than this River Wish Mermaid, so it's going to be hard to grab another Hercules hit here, but it's fine. We'll grab a kill onto Headless Horseman and continue our lobby dominance. What did we steal? A kitty cup purse. Yeah, that's the awkward part. Nobody's got anything good to steal when you are this far ahead of the whole team here. Like I said, Echowood might just be fine. It is good with Good Boy. It's good with Summons. It's good with Trees. Do I just grab it because it's good with everything? Okay, sure. Baby Bear, quite good with both the Hippocampus and the Good Witch. I think that makes it worth picking up. Oh, 4. No, I should have considered the Fiercify, which puts this up to 35, and then we could have put it up to 39. Might still be worth going for. Let's think about this for a second. 39 times 2. I have to sell out of this, right? 39 times 2. Why can't I do that? That's 78, right? Yes. Okay. Let's sell down. Oh, I could have just used Blaze of Glory as well, but I'm just going to go for the Fiercify because in case it only gets 1 hit somehow, then we at least activate it next turn. I think it should be getting 2 hits though here. Yeah, looks like it's more or less guaranteed to get a second hit and activate. Cool. We are actually growing the Echowood here. Unfortunately, we're not growing the Hippocampus because the Hippocampus died, but the Baby Bear does grow Echowood enough that I was willing to keep it over the other option that was in that shop. All right, Mimic Chest, tossing spells is probably reasonable. I do like Wand of Weirding, and I do like Ivory Owl, especially this early in the game, but Mimic Chest plus Gloves of Thieving is a lot of fun. Who did we just play? Zippy? I believe so. Oh, I don't have the tracker up. Sometimes I play better without the tracker, somehow. Let's just take Mimic Chest, and then I guess I'll throw Nutcracker into this slot. Kind of silly. Still probably looking to play trees. Let's grab an Echo Wood for now. This really double Echo Wood allows me to play whatever. Like, maybe we don't wind up playing trees, we just play whatever my opponents give me. And that's kind of cute as well. Don't really need that, nor that. Could just fire off a spell here. Not super excited about that, but I guess I'll grab Echo Wood. It's a Mimic-chested tier 6 treasure. I'll toss the helm, and then we could either have Pandora's Box, or we could have Ivory Owls, or Embiggening Stone. There's a lot of potential power options there that still give me a lot of room to pursue a more powerful comp. Right now, we are just strong, and I did want to actively look for, like summons, just because that would be immediately a strong comp. Though, at this point, I think I'm kind of over summons. Now I want to play something that is legitimately powerful. Nutcracker will get the activation there. Took it a little bit, but we will activate that. We will also kill the Merlin while stealing 2 of their characters, and potentially finding a new tier 4 treasure. I would take Coin of Sharon here, or Krampus's Sleigh. Krampus's Sleigh plus Mimic Chest is just so much fun. I'm probably tossing the gloves here as well, because this tier 6 treasure will help us, and then I can steal 2 tier 7 treasures against the Horde Dragon. Alright, I really do like the Phoenix Feather, just as a means to win, but I also really like Wand of Weirding. So it's tough, but I'm going to go Phoenix Feather so that way we can win. I'll throw the Hercules in the Good Witch slot, which will now actually move over here, and Hippocampus will move to the back line. Actually, Hippocampus will move to the front, and Echo Wood plus Baby Bear is bigger. So I'll take that. We are a little bit weak, to be sure. I didn't take the Evil Eye. I could use this on Hercules or Echo Wood. I gotta use it on Hercules here. Pumpkin. Okay. I don't think I fully made the best possible board, but Pumpkin is my Mimic Chest Phoenix Feather unit, so it is, and it's close too, right? But now we will summon multiple pumpkins when the pumpkin dies, and then we will actually be able to create a bunch of characters off of that. We'll also grab 2 more level 3 characters in the front line here, and then 1 thing from the pumpkin, 1 level 5 from the pumpkin, and then this second pumpkin gets to make a bunch more level 5s, and then this last pumpkin will make even more. Frontline Apple Tree is generally pretty good. Southern Siren could have been great, is going to wind up getting scammed, and we have to deal with this Baba Yaga. But we're going to be able to do so, I think. Oh, but they're left with 1 character with 1 attack left. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, because we could have had triple Mimic Chest here, and then we could have tripled our Mimic Chest. That would have been great. Doesn't actually work, but would have been cool. What do we want to do? Well, crocking the pumpkin is interesting, but awkward. Because then it is no longer our Phoenix Feathered unit. I'd love to croc something else, but I don't really see anything great to croc. Guess we could croc the Hippocampus and then find Bear Stain still. Okay, it's synergy with everything else we got going on the board, and we'll find a crazy comp in due time. could... Okay, wow, here's the Bearstain and the triple for Monster Book. A lot of stuff suddenly going on with this comp. We are summoning and scamming, which was the title of a video pretty recently, so probably can't use it again. Echowood is now the Mimic Chest Phoenix Feathered character. At this point, it looks like I'm stealing double Embiggening Stone, and then potentially trying to build a trees comp from there, though doesn't seem super elegant, because I do like the Phoenix Feather. But, I mean, it's just so hard to pass up Mimic Chest plus double up any treasure. We could take Mimic Chest plus double Big Book of Spells, at which point we will only see spells in our shop. It's really funny. Well, now I want to. We're in the finals. We're up against this Horde Dragon, and I don't remember what this Horde Dragon was doing. It's so troll. It's so troll. I can't do it. There's only one more turn even left in this game. Just to show you what happens here, because this is funny. We got like all spells instead of anything else going on. Should be really easy to find a Pigomorph. We could dream now as well. It's also like easier to find an Evil Twin, which is really good right now for the Bearstain. Yeah, let's just find an Evil Twin. Okay, now we can actually replace a Big Book of Spells with a different tier 6 treasure, maybe Pandora's Box. Sure, why not? Singing Sword, also kind of good. Let's just take Pandora's Box. That was fun. I showed it off. That's the interaction. We'll grab a Time Flies here as well, and I'm like getting to be equal parts silly and also really fun. Our backline order is probably wrong, but we're having some fun right now. My opponent also with a large pumpkin. We'll see who is stronger here. Oh, we don't have a Phoenix Feather on our Echowood anymore. But the Bearstain in this slot is actually somewhat reasonable for our pumpkin, because now this Bearstain is an evil character, so it does have a little bit more synergy with the board. We scam their whatever the heck that's called, so that's really good. They are going to steal some things with the Southern Siren, though. Southern Siren, Baba Yaga, a little bit awkward. We do... Oh, I thought I saw a Pigomorph there briefly. All right, it's just going to come down to Echowood plus Pumpkin versus their Pumpkin, and that could really go either way. Backline, Rotten Apple Tree. Frontline, Hippocampus, still doing a little bit of work here. My Echowood is still strong, but we need to clear this pumpkin before too long so that we don't get scammed here. Oh, and that's their Mimic Chest Phoenix Feather. They took that from me. They took that strategy from me. All right, I need to clear this Medusa, and we're going to get a little bit scammed here. We take 18 down to 12, but now we've got Mimic Chest plus Pandora's Box, and we still have the Big Book of Spells to make use of our Black Prism. Okay, now we can crock the whole board. This is a crazy game. Let's crock the whole board. Yeah, not going to turn that one down. That's going to give us 2 more new tier 6 treasures. And with that, we probably take Wand of Weirding, because we don't really have that many mages. All right, let's take Wand of Weirding, cut this, and then we're going to get another tier 6 treasure here. I know we aren't able to make use of the Wand of Weirding right this second. We want to put this one first. The Mimic Chest Black Prism is going crazy. Let's see if we ever get a turn here. I'm not sure if we will. Just going to keep on eating this. Oh, wow. Or is this going to consolidate even one more time? I think it will eventually here consolidate into one more character. Oh, we're going to have to sit on this screen for one more second as we wait for this one to play out. Well, regardless, you know, we're doing some fun stuff in this one. We got really far ahead, and I just couldn't resist doing some absolutely ridiculous things here. I think that Singing Sword is really good if we're ever allowed to add it to this board, but I think that we might just be dead here. This is going to be all sorts of random. Who knows what order these things are going to come out in, and if these things are going to be good. We actually do scam my opponent a little bit, because now their Croc is their biggest character, so their Pumpkin no longer is. So that's some pretty good tech there. We do need to get the Bear Stain out first, but it's so lost in all of these other things that it's difficult to find. But if the Bear Stain was out, then my other pumpkins would be, or my other Crocs would be bigger when they got resummoned, so that would be nice. Next turn, like I said, all of our frontline characters, which all of our characters are frontline characters, will have plus 60 attack, but unfortunately the ordering here is a little bit awkward. But now here comes the Croc. Okay, the Bear Stain gets attacked into, that's a little bit awkward. My opponent steals the Croc from me. You are kidding me. They steal all of our board, so my opponent just stole my entire board, so there's no way that we have a better board than them from this point on. Lost connection to the game. That was a crazy combat. I'm pretty sure we're dead and not going to be able to get back in it, but that was still really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Just doing something a little bit silly. Yeah, error occurred. We're not going to be able to watch that one play out. That was like one of the most ridiculous combats after one of the most ridiculous games. So for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Luck Skiven. Peace.